I am absolutely coming to the Party of the Century and hoping to see lots of former students and former teachers who I may or may not have seen outside of school. I hope they're coming back too. So in all the years, there's some things that have remained the same that are very Hawken and very much a part of a learning community, and some things that have constantly evolved. And that's what makes it fun, because every year is a new beginning and a new chance to explore in new ways.
When I look back on all of the years that have gone by, 35 plus now, I do remember warmly everyone and all the talents that they brought to the table, and their senses of humor, their stories, and that's what makes every day so special as a teacher here. And at this school, students have always met teachers halfway or more than halfway in the educational process. So, that has been a marvelous adventure too.
I'm looking forward to, of course, seeing a lot of the alumni and what they've been doing since they graduated. I think it's just going to be a lot of fun, a lot of things going on. It's exciting, a lot of good energy.
It would be tremendous to see as many people as possible. It's a humongous event to reach 100 years in the history of the school, and there's a lot of stories that can be shared. I think that night, especially at the Party of the Century, will be a storytelling night.
Yeah, Hawken is in a great place right now, and it's great that we've made it to 100 years. But there's a lot to celebrate, a lot to talk about, and it'd be great to look back on our last 15, 20 years at Hawken, and for Erin as a graduate, longer than that, but also to think about what the future looks like too.
Party of the Century, take one. So Gwen, are you going to the party?
Of course I'm going to the party.
Wait,
we're going together.
We're going together. I
With our
forgot.
husbands.
Je suis prête pour la fête.
Ooh, what,
That
are you
means
ready
that
for the party?
I'm ready for the party. How do you do it in Spanish?
Estoy lista para la fiesta. It doesn't rhyme as well.
It kind of rhymes.
That's okay.
But it's going to be fun, right?
My wife and I are planning on attending, and we hope that our kids will also join us. I think just the fact that we're celebrating 100 years of Hawken history is great, but I'm really looking forward to seeing former students, former colleagues, and others that have been part of the Hawken community over the years. It'll be fun getting together with everyone. Well, I think James A. Hawken would be amazed at the progress that the school has made, how we've really tried to stay within the realm of what he thought the school should be.
If James A. Hawken were to come back today, he'd be flabbergasted. I mean, to think that the seed that he had planted all those years ago had developed into this. I'm sure he could have, no clue that it would expand, in such a way. But he would also see the kernel of the importance of the child, the child being the center, of all that we do, and knowing the child. And I think that's really, what he was looking for, knowing the child, building that character, making, young citizens, for the world. And I think that's what we're continuing to do here in everything we do.